Hello, thanks for coming by PosterCentral.com's video blog today. I'm Pete Howard, and boy, this is Janis, isn't it? Big Brother and the Holding Company featuring Janis. And of all the Janis Joplin and Big Brother concert posters made, this is my numero uno, my absolute #1 favorite. It's a beautiful large cardboard jumbo, I believe it's 22 by 28 inches. This one is framed, and it's 1968 because, of course, people who follow Janis knows that was her big year for touring with Big Brother and the Holding Company. I'm probably going to refer to this as a Janis poster a lot, but let it be fully understood. It is Big Brother and the Holding Company at their peak. My, what great timing. But this was in Alexandria, Virginia at a roller rink. That's one of the things that adds to its charm so much. I'm going to move in for a little bit of a close-up here, but it's a large poster, so it's tough to get entirely in the frame. And there you can see its lovely graphics. And again, please excuse the glare in the room, but it's got really nice UV plexiglass to prevent it from fading and so forth. Just a gorgeous poster. The thing that I think the reason it's my favorite Janis poster is that it seems like most of the Big Brother and the Holding Company concert posters don't necessarily mention or single out Janis. And then when she went solo, she was a little bit more polished and had horns and everything in '69, a little bit too polished for my taste. This is like a hybrid between her solo career and between Big Brother, right? It's obviously big pink letters, Big Brother and the Holding Company, but a giant picture of only Janis. And it says Janis Joplin and Big Brother and the Holding Company. It's a wonderfully perfect hybrid between those two great worlds. So that and its size and its beautiful day-glow colors, the pink and purple, and it's designed by, there he is again, Dale Beeghly, and the concert was promoted by Durwood Settles. Those two guys, the promoter and the poster artist, again teamed up for many great concert posters, including the Jimi Hendrix Merriweather Post Pavilion and Atlanta posters that either are elsewhere on this video blog or will be shortly. So you've got, you know, just this beautiful large photo, and this is a famous Thomas Weir photograph. It actually adorned the back cover of the Cheap Thrills album, the absolute landmark Big Brother and the Holding Company record from the summer of '68, which, by the way, at the time of this very concert, was #1 in the country. It had been for the previous 2 weeks, and it was going to be for the next month or so. So talk about just a concert timed right in the middle of Cheap Thrills' popularity. And the biggest hit single Big Brother ever had with Janis, Piece of My Heart, was just about peaking at number 13 right now in the national charts. It would reach 12 and then go somewhat downward because obviously a large part of the country still wasn't ready for this radical new acid rock. Now, and besides, you know, all the Janis and Big Brother talk, and let's face it, they carry the poster, it is their concert, notice the opening act, that's pretty wild. The Jeff Beck Group. And do you realize that means Rod Stewart? This is Janis and Rod in the same stage on the same night. That's right, Rod, besides Jeff Beck being one of the great guitar heroes of the British invasion, or of all time, British guitar gods. Besides Beck, Rod Stewart was on lead vocals for the Jeff Beck Group, and in fact Truth is the debut album that they were touring off of, opening here for Janis. Now if you know your rock history, you know how important both Truth and then Beckola, the follow-up, were to album-oriented rock at the time and underground radio and everything. Matter of fact, the All Music Guide on the internet sums up the Jeff Beck album Truth this way. They say, Truth was almost as groundbreaking and influential a record as the first Beatles, Rolling Stones, and Who albums. My goodness, that's quite a statement. And you got young rocking Rod Stewart. A lot of us loved Rod when he was a rocker and not when he went disco and so forth. So, you know, on with the faces and everything. So here you've got a really young, hungry, green Rod Stewart just rocking out with Jeff Beck on guitar, and they're not even the lead attraction. You've got Janis with Big Brother with the #1 album in the country as the lead attraction. It's easy to see why this this is just my favorite Big Brother and the Holding Company or Janis concert poster of all time. So, sticking for a second with the Thomas Weir photograph from the back of Cheap Thrills, Janis has her hand down on her knee and her shoe sort of extended. That picture was so popular and so widely used, I actually have it from a concert poster from the following year. This is, first of all, it's a lot smaller and easier to handle, I'll say that much. This is a smallish paper concert poster from 1 year later, 1969 in October, and I'll give you a close-up scan of it. See that? Cal Expo, that's Sacramento, California, and look at that picture, that exact same photo of Janis It was really used a lot. It was such a good one. And it really shows her personality too. It's not just a good picture of her. Well, it is for all those reasons. And he got some nice wording on there and stuff. It's a very modest poster compared to that big, gorgeous, colorful Dayglow boxing style monster I just showed you. This is a very modest, smaller, it's 11 by 15 inches, a paper poster, but still, it's Janis with a great picture, and the only full year that she existed, of course, as a solo artist, 1969, because she would die in the fall of 70. And it's great timing in her career, though. Funny enough, this the actual date of this concert is October 11th. Her album, I Got Them Old Cosmic Blues Again Mama, hit Billboard's album charts in the issue dated this. The cover date of Billboard was October 11th, 1969. So you've really got a Cosmic Mama here, concert poster with Janis from this, from October of '69. Interestingly, notice the opening acts there. You got Blues Image opening, and they had a lead vocalist, Mike Panera, who had come from Iron Butterfly. And they were about a year before their big hit, the band's one big hit, Ride Captain Ride, an AM radio staple, would come the following spring. And then you also see on there Senpaku. There, see that under Joplin? Senpaku was a Sacramento 7-piece jazz rock group that was managed by Bill Graham, Mr. Concert Promoter, so that's pretty neat. But they would break up just a couple of months after this concert. I hope somebody in Senpaku has this concert poster, because it's pretty cool. So there you have it, a couple of Janis concert posters, one solo, one with Big Brother, 68, 69, using the same Thomas Weir photograph, and both of them with their own story behind them, which basically, of course, is great 60s rock music. So, hope you enjoyed the show and tell today, and I hope to see you again soon. Please stop again soon, and we'll have another one posted. I'll have another one posted in short order, okay? Okay, thanks a lot. Take care. Bye-bye.